I've had with whether it be one of you girls or whether it be my friends is about stress. Everything is revolving around stress right now. And so I know that we're in finals week, and I know that we are in what's supposed to be dead week, and where we're supposed to relax and chill and stuff. But right now, like, I just feel like everyone is so busy, and you feel like you're committed to so many things, and or I'm feeling that. So, but I watched a message last night. It was a life church message about stress and just like what it does to your person. And he had this really great illustration about this woman was at Target, and he was working at Target and in customer service, and this girl brought this old toaster. And she brought it in, and she was like, I need to return this, it doesn't work anymore. But it was like antique. And he was like, well, I couldn't just tell her to buzz off because that would be bad customer service. And so I decided to help her and try to like fix it and see what we could do to make it better. And when he like plugged it into the wall to see if it would work, and everything was working, like the electrical units were heating up, turning red. And then all of a sudden, this slew of cockroaches came out. And he said, big roaches, just huge. And so he just unplugged it, turned it off, and was like, ma'am, I think your toaster works. Gave it back to her and sent her on her way. And just the illustration for that is like, when things get heated up, like what comes out. And it's all about character. And just like as we're stressed out and knowing that we're stressed for reasons, and because we're committed to school, we're committed to serving kids like right now, and just like what's coming out right now. Are you going around in school and on campus walking down the streets and the sidewalks, walking down the streets like we're homeless, but walking down the sidewalks, are you being a good example? Are you still being a light for God, or are you one of those nasty roaches? I just think that that's great. Like, I think that tonight, like these kids, like maybe we all have tests to go and study for. I'm sure we all do, but right now, like let's live in the moment, and we're here for these kids. And they're going through stuff, and they need us, to tell us that we love them and we're there for them. And I just think that, like, I've been praying a lot about it, and just like God to really like put it on my heart to set that time aside with Him, even though I don't feel like I have any time in my day to give to Him right now. Just really set it aside. And another interesting statistic that we found out was if you set aside 30 minutes for God a day, it's 2% of your day. And so I walk around, and every day it's come out of my mouth like, I've surrendered my life to God. But if 30 minutes is 2%, like how much have I really surrendered to my Lord? And just some things to think about and to chew on. And knowing that right now, more than anything, I think a better statistic is that we serve the God of peace. And if we can just spend some time with Him and get some of that and let that fill us up versus our deadlines and our dates and our appointments and our alarms, that I just think that it would be better. And so there's your fill me up for Before Switch. And